Hi, this is the Bratz Boyz Club, and I am Jesse, and today I'm going to introduce you to another one of my Bratz Boys. This one is another one of a specific collection and or series that I have already uploaded a couple of videos from. I don't really intend on completing this specific collection or series, because unless, of course, I have funds available and time and I'm really interested, I would be considering it, or maybe would be willing to. But I'm not really that excited about this series or collection in particular. They are really cute, and they're extremely affordable, which is something I really do love. But I'm not really enthusiastic about it. If I see the opportunity, of course, I'm definitely going to consider it. But otherwise, I'm not really that into it. But either way, this is the 2005 5th anniversary edition StepOff collection Koby. Let me just make sure I said that name right. Yep. This is my little buddy Koby from the 2005 5th anniversary edition collection StepOff. And I believe I have a couple of videos. One would be for Dylan, and he's Dylan with a different kind of hair that I was really interested in and really excited about. He's part of that collection or series, and of course I have the item of the same 5th anniversary edition StepOff collection from 2005, so this would make 3 of them with Koby. I bumped into him in the new auction website that I'm frequenting, and he was going for a rather really incredible collectibles price. And I had a few options. I was looking at a few of them available, so I thought, well, I'll pick the best looking one for the best price. And fortunately for me, he was this one was the one I picked. I believe that there are a few cosmetic issues, not issues, but wear and tear to the box, as it's supposed to be. My boxes, my original first 5 Bratz Boy boxes, are horrible. They just look horrendous. So I really can't complain that much about his box, because they're mostly all very non-perfect. But I really wanted him, I believe, since the very first time I bumped into him online, actually, when I was looking over the Bratz Boys for the 5th anniversary edition collection StepOff 2005. And I was hoping I would get the chance to own him, because he looks really cute. It's one of the collections where Koby doesn't really have anything kind of like a little hat or a cap or anything like that. He's got just, his little regular clothing, his little hair combed to the sides. He's got a little extra pair of clothing with some sunglasses there. And of course, his extra pair of sneakers, which look, by the way, really awesome. But he just looks really ordinary. He looks like really just chill, really cool, as opposed to in some of the other collections where he's got lots of stuff and he's got everything going. And he's very extra trendy and extra stylish and fashionable. But I thought that this collection kind of gave the Bratz Boys like a breather moment, where they could just chill and just be themselves, and they could just enjoy the moment and not really have to be too stylish, too trendy. I do love what they're wearing for this specific collection or series. I love it. It's very basic, very simple, but still very cool. Very of the era of that time of that. So I still dig it. I still think it's pretty awesome. But like I said, I really don't think it's really out there, really flashy, as most of the other collections or series for them. what I really love about the box is that even though it's not in mint condition, because it's not, I'm going to show the wear and tear in a couple of minutes. It's still very, very well kept for the price that I paid for him. He was just not that expensive. There's not a lot of damage to it, and I love the way this box looks. It's not as perfect as the other two boxes for my 5th anniversary edition StepOff Collection Series 2005 Dylan and Aiden, but it's very close. So it's just goes really well with those boxes, and of course him with the other guys. One thing I mentioned, I believe, in my other videos in concerning this particular collection vendor series, the StepOff 5th Anniversary 2005 collection series, is the fact that I believe there is another series or collection that's identical, and I believe it may be for a year earlier or something like that, maybe the same year, but it happens to not be the 5th Anniversary edition. That one, the boxes, everything is the same except the boxes don't have the 5th Anniversary edition label at the far right corner. Is that the right corner or left corner? It looks like the right corner from my side. And of course they have the let me take a look what that is. Oh yeah, I believe it doesn't have like the little 5-year banner celebration thingy in the center. And of course, the picture of the Bratz boy is not the same. It's way smaller. It's part of the cardboard cutout from the box. And these, it's totally, of course, different. This is what these have in a difference to those. So that's one thing I really love. The fact that the picture of the Bratz boys is larger. It's like bigger. It's wider. And it's like a cartoon kind of picture there. It looks pretty awesome. All three of them have it, and it's like totally different for all three, of course. But I just love the way they have the picture there. And of course, you know, the StepOff logo here. That's with the letters that is slightly bigger for the box as well. And then you've got the Bratz Boyz logo. But I believe that's another difference from that other set of the same Bratz Boyz for the same year, or maybe a year earlier or something like that, but same series or collection, which is the StepOff. Like I said, the 5th Anniversary edition just has those little changes in there, which you can see. The banner, then you've got the banner is right there, the yellow banner, and then the logo at the top, the blue logo. And then, of course, the picture that is larger that's actually printed on the box itself. And the StepOff words for the series or collection that are slightly bigger than the others. I believe I have a video of the regular, ordinary first collection for this series, Cameron. And I have 2 Camerons for this series that are not 5th edition or 5th Anniversary edition. And the box is totally different. But of course I uploaded just one video. So yes, I totally love him. I totally just went crazy when I saw him. And then I went even crazier when I saw the price. And I'm like, wow, for a collectible, you know, that is that old. And I just had to have him. I had to have an opportunity, give him an opportunity to be part of my collection, my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boyz. And so I just had to get him. I had to get him, and I had to see if he was going to be as perfect as the others. And of course, when he arrived today, because actually he arrived today, he was everything I wanted. Everything I wanted, and the box is not that damaged. Of course, it's got some wear and tear, and well, my boxes are worse. They're horrible, so I really can't complain. And like I said, most boxes have damages, so I will show you some of the damages this box has, because it looks like, I'm not seeing anymore, but it looks like this box may have a little bit of a pinch. I call them pinches. There we go. That little pinch right there, looks like, and mine have a bunch of those. Just so you guys know, mine have a bunch of those. My 5 original ones, they've got a bunch of those pinches everywhere. It looks like somebody went there and pinched it, and it looks like kind of folded and damaged. So that's the damage that this one has. It looks like as well, let me see if I can find it somewhere. It was floating about, and I saw it just a moment ago. Oh, right. And then of course we've got the comb. Let me see if I can put that. Yeah, the comb, which is supposed to be down here. Let me see if I can put that on camera. The comb is supposed to be down there because that's where the little hole is. It's supposed to be down there. The comb, if you can see it on the camera, it's right up here. It made its way all the way to the top of the box, which of course many of them do anyway, or on top of. Sometimes I've got one for the Sun-Kissed Summer collection. Was it Koby or Kate? And the comb is on top of his head, and I'm like, wow, how am I gonna get that thing out of there? But this one made it on top, so you can see the comb at the top of the box. It's probably gonna fall through and hide in there. But yeah, so that's another one, but that's actually in almost every box now. Those things are just moving about crazily in there, and nothing that I can do to stop that. So I really, like I said, I really love this Koby for this specific collection or series. I was looking at him at the other website that I frequented, and I still frequent for my Bratz Boy purchases, the seller website. But I found this one in my auction website that I'm frequenting now for some of my other Bratz Boys. So I just thought, he's the cheapest. There's a bunch of them, so there's lots of sellers trying to compete for purchases, and I had to have him. And I just thought no better than this time to get him. He is spectacular. I really want him and need him. And of course, he is exactly the Bratz Boy that was on the photos, so I shout out for all my sellers out there, especially from that auction website. You guys are doing a spectacular thing with these items. These Bratz Boys are exactly what I buy when I'm purchasing. They are identical to the photos, so this is just incredible. And not only that, but of course the packaging was amazing, wrapped up in a bunch of bubble wrap and inside a box, and with the fragile item inside labels on it. So that is just perfect. It's amazing. I cannot get enough of Mr. 2005. Let me just make sure that, yep, 2005 5th anniversary edition StepOff collection Koby. He is amazing. I just love him so much. I'm gonna do the tilt. Hopefully the comb doesn't go anywhere. God, I hope not. So I'm going to do the tilt so you can see the top of the box from this one. Gonna do it very slowly so the comb can stay there, hopefully. And you can see the comb there. It's right there, just stuck a little bit. You can see his hair. My God, his hair is so amazing. I love his hair. I absolutely love their hair. I've got a hair thing for the Bratz Boys. They've got amazing hair. And now I'm going to do the bottom of the box. I believe some of these boxes, most of them don't really have a retail year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I saw a retail year on this one either. Some of them do, some of them don't. I actually, from the first original 5 that I own, I believe only 3 may have, or maybe 4 may have a retail year and 1 does not. So I really don't know why most of them don't. Maybe because they were within the same year. So yes. So this is my 2005 5th anniversary edition StepOff collection Koby. And I am so in love with him, and I love him so much, and I cannot believe I was able to get one of them for my Bratz Boyz collection. And I'm so happy that he's going to be in good company with Dylan and Aiden. And I'm just so excited that he is part of my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boys, and I'm able to introduce him to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will be uploading another video soon, introducing you to another one of my Bratz Boys. But until then, thank you very much, and I hope we see each other there again. Thank you.